Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Now this is your weekly reading, weekly singles love reading for Aries. Let's see what's happening, Aries. There's a card that wants to come out. Someone's doing a little reminiscing, maybe listening to music. Something to do with memories. And we have moonlight. Yeah. Somebody hears... It's also somebody's remembering something romantic. And we've got a home. And we have wide open. And oh my goodness, we have the magical map shifter. So there's some sort of shift in energy here. Someone's changing how they feel about a situation. This is a person, it's romantic. This card is romantic. So it's listening to music, romanticizing, remembering. Something to do with a home, which is often feeling like home. Yeah, this is the energy of someone who's definitely open to something here. Open to something new. I do see, what do I see up there? Yeah, there's actually... I don't know what that little image is there. It's there for a reason. I've never noticed that before. It looks like a tower. Somebody's finding out somebody's open here. Yeah, we have some sort of change, metamorphosis. So this is transformation, but it's two people. Yeah, some sort of shift. There's a spark, attraction, possibly a passionate new beginning. But it could be just someone listening to music here too. Because you see there's musical notes. The elephant never forgets. Someone's listening to something here. Some songs, music, something romantic. Someone's definitely romanticizing. But this is about a spark and an attraction here. Tell me about this listening. Yeah, so someone feeling sad, a sense of missing somebody, longing, maybe a little regret. Someone wasn't focused on the Two of Cups here. This is someone here feeling sad about the cups that are spilled. So something's happened. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. This is someone who generally knows what they want and goes after it. But this has to do with something to do with feeling home. Home is about safety, security. Somebody's regretting something, maybe not being romantic enough. This is someone reaching out to communicate here. We have a Queen of Wands who's looking at a home, a house, a home. This is often financial stability. Ooh, we have the King and Queen of Wands. Very interesting, Aries. You could be masculine or feminine energies here, but this has to do a home. Somebody's home, or if somebody is home, someone's going to reach out. Heartfelt message, communication. It's someone taking action to communicate. It has to do with being, someone regrets not being more romantic. Or asking somebody out, for that matter. Yeah, we have an emperor. We have somebody who's become an emperor here. See, metamorphosis, some sort of change here. This is about being more open. I feel emotionally open too. Because these are cards of emotion. Let's have a look at the magical map shifter. There's some sort of shift here. So this is someone trying to manifest. Yeah, this is someone who's been playing it safe, keeping their feelings to themselves, keeping it all in. But there's this metamorphosis between two people, this transformation. There's some kind of change here. Definitely a spark and attraction. Some kind of physical attraction. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Ooh, spark. There we go. Ooh, it's kind of like the Ace of Wands energy, but it has to do with, there's people, some sort of communication gathering, some kind of good news. Someone's finding out some kind of good news to do with someone being, I think it's someone trying to find out where someone lives. They want to ask them out. Or there's someone inviting someone to their home, but it's about being comfortable. It's also about stability. Yeah, this is someone thinking of going down this path. This is about two people coming together, going down this path. It's about getting together. Somebody wants to get together. There is some sort of gathering. Oh yeah, look at that. A gathering. Actually, this should go here. Pardon me. I was still there. So, and that came up with that Two of Wands. So this is about two people having a conversation, getting together at someone's home. But this is about making some kind of a move. What does this Emperor want? Let's just clarify that. Well, they're looking at things from a different perspective. This is often two people who check each other out. You may have crossed paths with this person, maybe even had a conversation. Whoever they were, they're remembering this. They're remembering something here. But also, I mean, I'm seeing the musical notes, so there could have been a party, a gathering, some kind of music, but this is about good news. People coming together, gathering. A spark and an attraction. Why is the Hangman here? Because this is someone taking a little pause. Yeah, someone here, somebody didn't come in right. They didn't put their best foot forward. Maybe they weren't romantic. Or, I mean, I do see uncertainty where somebody wasn't sure what somebody kind of wanted. Interesting. Yeah, this is trying something different, putting the shoe on the other foot. This is someone taking a little step back, seeing things a little different. But I also see other people's opinions. I don't know if this is someone talking to people. There could be a friend of a friend. Could be social media, things like that too. But there's some sort of event, some sort of good news. And this is, I mean, this is someone who takes a little step back feeling differently. It could be someone who felt something was a little off at first, but now they're seeing something different. But you see it, this is a person hiding behind a mask, keeping all their feelings to themselves, not expressing any emotion. You see, keeping it all in. But it's also someone playing it safe. So I feel this is, and I actually feel two people playing it a little safe here, but there's a shift because this person's looking at this and feeling differently. They're putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person might feel. So interesting. Yeah, this is definitely someone crushing, longing for love, but they kept it in. They didn't approach. They didn't say anything. That's what I feel. So it could be where you had this opportunity to talk and maybe it didn't happen. Because it has to do with being approachable, someone approaching someone for a conversation. If they haven't before, they're going to now. Yeah, this is someone manifesting. See, there's desire, a spark, attraction. This is someone who felt something was off, that maybe you weren't interested or something, but yeah, I mean, I feel like they're really ready to try something different too, because the Hangman is putting the shoe on the other foot, coming in right, building a foundation. See, someone didn't build a foundation. They didn't go about something right. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who was just sad. Possibly because the moon isn't only romantic, but it's also somebody who's a little confused or just going deep with something deeply emotional. Could be someone who come apart from someone here. But whoever, there's desire. See, this is manifesting here. Someone has all the tools, the information. See, now they see things different. Maybe talking to people or a friend here. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Is this the two of you talking or someone else? No, it could be someone this person knows, a friend, a loyal friend. Someone who they have a history with. This is something to do with someone's history and lifestyle, their home. But I do feel this is someone, maybe somebody they went to school with. Like there's history here. But it's about connecting and being on the same page. Something being learned. This person's learning something here. They're trying to find something out through another person, I feel. Not necessarily if you did cross paths and you know who this is. Yeah, it's all about stability, partnering up. I definitely see loyal friends. I mean, this could be a friend who wants something more. It's often somebody who's a friend or a friend of a friend who wants something more. This is someone preparing, manifesting to have everything they need. But it's somebody preparing themselves. Oh my goodness. Tell me about this Three of Cups. There's some sort of good news. Yeah, it's about collaborating, people getting together, going down this path. It's about teaming up, but it's someone finding out the things you have in common. Or finding out you have a common friend, a mutual friend. Yeah, interesting. It could be on social media where they're just looking friends of friends, but whoever they are, they're very focused on this too. Very focused on this. Yeah, it's about whether someone's interested. If they're invested in anyone else, he's showing interest. This is someone trying to learn what someone does, how they spend their time. But it's also an energy of someone being patient about approaching someone or coming together. This is someone who's ready to go down this path. But it does look like somebody may have come apart from someone, or they're just reminiscing about this. There's a spark and attraction. I'm seeing two people attracted, checking each other out. Tell me about the Queen. There's an attraction for sure. Yeah, this is someone learning something. This could be someone who had cut somebody out, but it's also someone who keeps a lot of their emotions within. This is someone who's deeply emotional, maybe acted a little bit cold, or it's someone who's cut someone out. There's truth. They're learning something. They're manifesting. Yeah, they want this to go in their favor. So there's definitely an energy of analyzing and strategizing here too. But this is a cycle ending, so a new cycle begins. Somebody may have been between two worlds, but I gotta tell you, you've either had a conversation, maybe talked about work, school, just things that you were interested in, but it's about whether somebody is truly interested. That's what this person's doing. And they're finding out a truth. They see this going in their favor. Interesting. Yeah, this is someone, like I say, just kind of preparing. Yeah, getting ready. Letting go of anything that no longer serves. But it's also an energy of whether the feelings are mutual. See, this is someone who wasn't sure if the feelings were mutual or not. That's why I feel they're really thinking about this and analyzing. Are the feelings mutual? Are they actually interested, or should I just let this go? But this is somebody who's starting to feel like there's hope. I mean, they're still manifesting. It all has to, it's about putting all the cards on the table. This is someone who sees the bigger picture. They are going aha here because we have the perspective. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at that 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life. But this is what's interesting, the spark, the attraction. It's like, I don't know, other people are acknowledging. There's something to do that needs to be acknowledged to do with other people. So other people may be acknowledging. This could be people watching. Often the Hangman, because that's my checking it out card. It's that moment where someone just kind of looks around. It could be these people acknowledging there was a spark. Maybe they're talking to someone here, but we're going to see. It's all about putting in effort. Somebody here putting in some kind of effort, wanting to build. This is someone ready. They're ready to take a leap of faith. So this is someone who kind of sees things in a different light, a favorable light. I think these are two people who see each other favorably. I see good luck and timing. Someone preparing, doing something at the right time. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. This is a cycle. Oh my gosh, see, happiness. Someone's feeling really happy. See, they're seeing truth. They're seeing things very clearly. So there's some confusion being cleared up. And whatever they're finding out's making them happy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking to someone you know. Could be a mutual friend or just, but this Hierophant is someone's, whether you're on the same page. Now, I don't know if there's some sort of an agreement between two people. Someone telling someone here, they're interested. I see stability, some sort of place. See, this is often a place where people socialize, congregate. See, it's all about approaching someone and talking to them. I feel someone didn't take action because they weren't really sure the other person was actually interested in them. Talking to a mutual friend, I wouldn't be surprised. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. Empress. Yeah, this is somebody definitely, there's a lot of interest here. The Empress is always open to something new, but it's an energy of patience. See, this is someone very patient. Their lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. But I see some people talking some sort of an agreement here. Some sort of an agreement between two people. There's people talking here, collaborating. This is someone reflecting on this. It could be someone who feels a little like a fool. Maybe they didn't put enough effort in, but it's about two people coming together, building. This person actually wants to build. I think they're just pushing through fear, because look at that. They're seeing something clearly. They're going for it. Someone here is going to reach out. Yeah. They've been keeping this to themselves, and I'm going to tell you, I definitely see that spark attraction, a passionate new beginning, definitely, but I feel it's about the things that you're both interested in. I feel they're learning about things you have in common. But what I really like about this is them putting in this effort, and into me I see trusting their intuition. They already know the answers they're seeking. I feel they knew, but still feeling confused. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who was clearing something up, and may have even been someone who had cut someone out. But there's truth. Something here is going to make you very happy. But what this person's learned is making them happy. They see things very clearly. Yeah, it's like they know. But this is also a private conversation. See, privacy. Somebody wanting privacy, a private conversation. So if this is where two people... I mean, to me, it almost looks like two people didn't get the opportunity, like it's like two people coming together, but it's like it didn't go anywhere, or you cross paths, but I still feel there's other people here. So, but because I see people collaborating, talking, getting together. I mean, it could be just an opportunity where this person, okay, this is coming up. Often the Wheel of Fortune is something that happens in a... certain time, a month, a year, whatever. It's some sort of get together and celebration. Could be celebrating somebody's wedding anniversary. It's often a larger gathering. But this person really sees the bigger picture. And I got to tell you, they're feeling confident too. But they've been taming the beast. So this is keeping it to themselves. This person's going to contact you or try to get a hold of you, but they're not going to tell anybody else. They're going to keep it to themselves, but they feel very confident. Wow, look at that. I see a lot of kindness, compassion here too. Caring, that someone actually cares, that they're interested. Feelings being mutual. So there you go. The Empress is the start of something new. See, it's something that kind of started, but it didn't go anywhere. But now we have an Emperor, which tells me somebody leveling up. It's about being in alignment, the stars aligning, the timing. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone here's like lining something up, a reason to get together too. But there's people collaborating. Tell me about these people. Who are these people? Who are these people? Just going to see. Yeah. Friends of friends. I think it's two people wanting to bring two people together possibly. But if it isn't, it's this person doing it. Because this is an Emperor, someone who makes things happen. Yeah, they're just going for it. They feel really confident you're interested. So it's just somebody who's like looking, making sure. Basically doing their due diligence. Look at that. As someone who has everything but love. They feel confident. They're confident about how they feel too. And this is a really good thing. But it is somebody preparing themselves emotionally. So someone who has everything they need but love. They want to have a conversation. I see a private conversation, the two of you going off together, teaming up and getting together and spending some time together. Yeah, but I think this is just, you're going to keep this to yourselves. Look at that. The Empress is open. This is the start of something new. See, something started, but it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this person's been shining a light. See, it's just showing. This is the change. It's almost like the tables are turning. This person sees things going in their favor. Very happy, positive, shining a light. They're still curious. They still want to know more. And I feel the only way to do that is to spend some time getting together. But I do see an opportunity of some sort of event. It could be a festival, a party, someone's anniversary. It could be a birthday party. There could be children involved. But this is someone keeping it all to themselves. What they're going to do is they're going to reach out, but they're not telling anyone. They don't want to involve anyone else, just the two of you. Yeah, just the two of you. Yeah, they want to avoid competition. See, avoiding competition or jealousy. There could be someone jealous there. Could even be a friend of a friend. It's something that they're finding out. And it's like they probably already knew. There's the Emperor again. See, they're going to take action. This is something worth fighting for. But this is about avoiding jealousy, drama, and it could be just gossip. Everybody talking. Yeah, there's the spark. See, they know. So it's a little test. They're going to reach out. They're going to reach out to you to see if you're, reciprocate. Like, hey, do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? They're so in their feelings. But I can tell you they're not going to let you know how they feel right away till they spend a little time with you. Because it's almost like the same energy how it starts, being cautious. But wow. And they're also, if there has been a little time where you did cross paths and now there's this something happening that's a schedule, routine kind of thing. I don't know, a holiday, some sort of event here. Could be large, could be small, where people just get together. But I feel like, the spark is there, the attraction. But it's about whether you've started something new during this time. So they're gaining clarity. I do feel this person's finding out that you're available. The Empress is available. Queen of Wands, there you are, available. And you know what you want too. See, there's an attraction. They find you attractive. I feel like you find them attractive. So really nice energy. Look at that. So they may invite you to their home, or maybe they want to, often with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it's someone who sends someone a little note, maybe through somebody else, or they send a gift, flowers. But it all boils down to something that they wanted, something romantic. Now, if you had a date with somebody and it didn't go anywhere, that's telling me there's something to do with the timing. But there's a major shift, the magical map shifter. This is where the tables are turned. This person's definitely taking action. It's something worth going after, but definitely they're going to avoid gossip, talk, and you're going to have a private. You're going to keep it between yourselves. So there is a reason to celebrate, but this to me is a house and a home. Something to do with home. Making each other comfortable too. Something to do with a comfortable home. Very nice. Anyway, most of you probably know who this is. If you don't, they were about to approach you and have a conversation, and that may not have happened. But if you did check this person out and you found them attractive, you looked at them, they looked at you, it's possible other people noticed. They may be building this person up and telling them to just ask you out, just go for it. But I still feel like they're avoiding some sort of... It's definitely somebody who doesn't want drama. They don't want to... It's an energy of not wanting to be involved in gossip. See, I feel there's avoiding that kind of energy. And just the two of you spending time. Bye for now.